we are back with another Bronco build. Bronco Mike back at it again. Look at this. We have all these parts here. This almost looks like a bigger pile than last time.
Hopefully we got all the stuff this first time around.
Look at that, brand new from the dealership, or the stealership, as we call it. All right, so we need to get this thing unloaded, and it does have a broken tie rod. So in the meantime, to get it off the trailer and to load it up onto the frame machine, we are going to weld that up temporarily. Hey, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Did you say you have the new one?
Yes.
Why don't we just put the new one on there?
What's wrong with me?
You got the new one?
I'm still looking.
Well, I got this one off.
There we go. Big old thing.
Good, Dad.
Done that before.
About 2 or 3 times.
How'd she get up there, though?
I don't
Right, that
know.
hole. There's got to be a hole. All right, so we got the new tie rod on, and I've got everything nice clamped. I've got it nicely clamped here, and now I need to put it on right here. It's kind of tricky if you don't remove this, but we'll get it. Can't go wrong with that. I'm installing it.
Oh, that way we can turn the wheel?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why we couldn't turn it, remember? All right. Go in there and turn that wheel straight. Okay, that's good right there. Perfect. Better than the alignment shop. We have our new tie rod on. Everything is clamped in. Everything is looking good. And the wheels are straight now. We can drive it down and we can get this thing up onto the frame machine. We have all the parts ready, and so it's going to hopefully all go very smoothly. And as you guys know, we've done this before, so you know, we kind of know what's going on, right, Mike?
That's right. Hey, you're about to go run an excavator right now.
Let's go.
Look at Jerry. Jerry, hey man, you got to learn.
Not to get on the garage door.
Quit being so black. Quit acting your color, fool. Putting them on your feet too big. That's too big for your feet.
That's good. Mike, go step on them ramps.
All
All right, booster off. Leave it on there for a hot second.
Go ahead.
What a piece of junk.
Go ahead.
Is that tire still in a bind over there?
Yeah.
Because it's acting like it's in a bind.
You want to cut it off?
Yeah.
Jump it off again. We got a little bit of clearance. Come on down. Go left. Yes, sir. All right, come on down with it. Go to the left. No, whoa. Hold on. Kat is inspecting all the parts, making sure that everything is here. Kat, do we have the frame rails? Yes, we do. Anyways, here is the 2022 Ford Bronco, and as you can see, it is a little bit destroyed. The front aprons are a little bit crinkled in right there and right there. Look at that, man, that's gonna have to be replaced. So basically the same exact deal as the last one. Both frame rails need to be replaced, both upper aprons need to be replaced, and the entire front end needs to be assembled. Here we have all the parts. All the parts have come from the dealer, from Ford itself. And I love that because it just makes everything fit so much nicer. So let's check out how bad the frame is. Oh, wow. That's pretty bad, actually. Well, we knew we were gonna have to cut them off. Look at that. Now, I know a guy who might just straighten those out and run it, but I ain't that guy. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to strip down the entire front end to expose those two frame rails and to expose those aprons. That way we can cut them suckers off. The very first thing we're going to do is check if there is coolant. And yes, sir, there is a bit of coolant. Just a hint. Just a hint of coolant. Very easy. Oh, that hurt. Woo. Go back on. Gucci down through the socks. Check this out. So this goes on right here. You see like that? Then this, and you just shimmy it off. Super easy. I mean, you don't really have to use it on this because it's a brand new vehicle, but you get what I'm saying. It's a very good tool to have, man. This clip remover right here, this is very nice. You see how I took all these off without breaking them because it surrounds it and then it pops it up evenly. And then also this one as well. It's got a little bit of my blood on it from yesterday. I did cut myself pretty badly. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but I jacked my thumb up on a plastic clip. Anyways, let's continue. Fans are still good. Never mind. Never mind. But I do know a man who could fix these and possibly sell them on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. Dude, this thing looks still good. Like I said, Facebook Marketplace. Going to Marketplace. Airbox no good. All busted up. Even more busted up. Already broken from the accident. See, that's exactly why that bit right there, because the bracket that's holding it is a piece of plastic. Shut up. А что?
Ну, приятно принесем, что такого, что там ясно.
То при чому тут фрейм то?
А що треба потягнути, чи донизу, чи доверху, чи що, я не знаю.
So now that everything is out of my way, I can see what I am working with. We have both these frame rails pushed over pretty hard. I don't know if this needs to be replaced. I see he has both of them, but I don't know. It does not look like it needs to be replaced. The only thing that is wrong is that right there. So I'm thinking once these rails get pulled out, that's going to go back into its spot, and then we will replace this side and replace both frame horns, and that will be it. I don't think it's worth replacing this one because there's no visible damage to it. So there's no reason to get all up in there and do all that. So I really removed that fuse box for no reason, but that's okay. Now that we are ready to pull the frame, we need to strap the vehicle down to the frame machine. And to do this, we are going to remove the front wheels and set up some 6x6 blocks. Now that we have it strapped down and I've removed a couple more things that were in my way here, we can now finally see how bad that frame rail is damaged. I went ahead and cut this cross member off because I want to pull them one by one. It's going to be easier that way. So I'm gonna put a pull on it, see what happens. I could not record me straightening this section out because I don't have anybody to hold the camera, but look at that. We've got it perfect. It's exactly where it needs to be. We've got this frame rail pulled out fairly straight, putting this right where we should be. So we are going to leave that there. And then we're going to pull this side. Pounder. We are now done with what I call a preliminary pull, and that just basically means we pull whatever can be pulled. As you can see, the frame rails, this one's somewhat straight. This one actually broke off completely. Look at that, man. I don't know if I'm just super strong or if the frame's weak. It's one or the other. Look at that. I was putting a little beating on it. My little 12-pound hammer. Who you know who can handle a 12-pound hammer with a short handle? Nobody, that's who. Anyways, it's time to cut off this apron and both these frame rails. Who do you know that can remove a frame rail with their bare hands? Come on. Nobody. That's who. Nobody. Now that both frame rails are cut off and this upper apron is cut off, I had made a decision to also remove this apron as well. And the reason why I am thinking of removing this one is because of all these welds here. I'm going to have to drill all these welds. There's like 16 spot welds right here, and versus like 4 or 5 spot welds here and a couple bolts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove it, and that will save me from drilling all those holes. And also it does have a little kink right there. So, and since he does have a brand new one and we've already stripped everything, I think it's the best thing to do. We're going to grind away all these welds and then straighten out the frame rails and fit in the brand new frame ends. Говорила мама ночью не гулять, не ходить по темным улицам. Yeah, that's all dad, man. That's all dad.
That's all him.
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
I seen your truck sitting over there the other day when I was here. I started asking to sell me the tailgate. I got one, the tailgate kind of bent up. It looked like he needed that on.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do it enough.
What, Paul?
He's good to reckon.
Huh?
He ain't in the office.
Oh, no, I ain't even good. I see you out here working.
Now that we have both frame rails fitting nicely into the frame, it is time to assemble these frame rails. It's actually quite simple. I'm just going to put it all together for you real quick. That goes right there. This goes right here. This goes right here. And as you can tell, I've done this before. And that goes right there. And that's the basic look. I really love the fact that the dealership sells all these pieces and you can buy them all individually. That's really cool. And also I love the fact that Mike always buys brand new parts from the dealer. Huge shout out to Mike. Stay tuned for the next video, guys. Mike is going to come down and he is going to help me get this all welded up and finished up. He's gonna do some recording for me and whatever else we need help with. So, you know, maybe we'll get a little bit more content that way, but it's looking very good. I'm very happy with how it's turning out so far. We just need to weld these suckers up and get them all assembled and then put the aprons on and get the front end on and it'll be done. And it's awesome because all we have to do is paint the hood. So blend onto the two fenders and that's it. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, smash that like button. And don't forget, we are going to be welding this up in the next video. So stay tuned for that. And check us out on Instagram at 23rd_garage. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.
You know, we're gonna be on YouTube. Ain't that rich?
Yeah, we're gonna get this project done today and save my mom a lot of money.
Yes. Hey, Rich, you like how I found that hole? Yeah. You see how I was looking at it? Hey, Rich, you know I couldn't have did that right there. You know that, right? Hey, Rich, turn that water off.
Well, we found the hole.
Thanks to Big Mike.
Right here, look at this. The roots got in it. Dang, how long has it been like that? Who knows?
All right, the leaf spring that you guys saw Yuri fixing on the trailer the other day have held up.
Nice, all right.
I think if Yuri welded it, the whole trailer would break before the leaf spring.
Yes, sir, that's
Yeah.
right. I like the way Rich thinking.
Yeah,
That's
part.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
The whole trailer's gonna break, but the leaf spring will still
Yeah.
be there. But we're gonna find out.
I'm just so grateful and thankful for having a friend like Yuri through all our trials and tribulation. I'm just glad we're grown men and we handle ourselves and continue to live life. That's
Yes,
what I
sir.
enjoy.
And
All
he's
right, well-
buying the fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
All right, guys, well, good luck with the project, and we'll check back in on it.
Yes.